Hey, it's Henry from exceptionalmarketer.com, and today I want to talk to you about some internet marketing myths. And if you subscribe to any of these myths, you're going to do them at your own peril and your own risk. So let's take a look and see what these things are. These are 9 internet marketing myths. Ignore them at your own risk. So let's get into this. The first one, and these are popular, I've been hearing these all the time. That's why I actually picked these out. But this one says that email marketing is dead. Nobody uses email marketing anymore, and it's a waste of time. Well, I got some news for you. Email marketing not only is not dead, it's becoming more and more popular, and it's in use more and more. For example, do you think you can fill out a job application today? How about a loan application, an insurance application? You even need to have an email address to fill out a library card. You go to a doctor's office, they want your email address. They're not asking to text you, they want your email address. Now, people today are saying that younger folks are more into texting. And it's not only younger folks, it's even old geezers like myself. We like to text, but we text short messages. We don't text long messages. You're not going to text a 5 or 10 paragraph message. What you're going to do is you're going to write an email, and people are used to seeing emails. They'll see them in their inbox. If they've got a very good title, they'll open them up, a good subject line, and if they're of interest to them, they'll read that email. So email marketing is not dead. It's far from dead. And here's something else that you have to be aware of as an internet marketer. Your email account can never be, your email subscriber list, pardon me, can never be taken away from you. You can be on Google, they can shut you down. You can be on Facebook, they can shut you down in a minute. You can be an Amazon affiliate, they'll shut you down and not ever even give you a reason why they shut you down. You control none of those, but they control you. And if you're banking on them for a large portion of your income, you're at a great risk. But your email account your subscriber list can never be taken away from you. If you're with an email company, an email provider, and they don't like your account and want to shut you down, they still legally have no right to take your subscriber list. So that's really the only true asset that you own. And that asset is one that not only do you own, you control it. You decide how often you want to email, what you want to email, what content, what form of content, and nobody can tell you otherwise. So if you think email marketing is dead, you're making a huge mistake, and it's also a huge financial risk on your part. The next myth is followers equal money. You hear this all the time. How to get 10,000 followers in a month. I got 100,000 followers. I have an account with 1 million followers. And you assume that that means you're going to make money. And that assumption would be incorrect, and I'll tell you why. Because it's not the number of followers, it's the quality of the follower. If you have a lot of followers and you'll make a lot of money, but it only depends on that quality. If you have people who are interested, they're targeted to what you're talking about, those are the kind of followers you want. Those are the followers that will make you money in small numbers, in even small numbers. There are people who have YouTube accounts where they have, a few thousand subscribers and they're making a ton of money because you'll take a look and you'll see they've got 3,000 subscribers, but a video has 200,000 views. So just because somebody did or did not subscribe doesn't mean that they're going to watch your content and be interested in it. And you could have it the other way around. I've seen it the other way around where they have 300,000 subscribers and they put out a new video and get 400 views. So they're missing the point. Their people are not interested in the stuff they're peddling and promoting. So they need to change because they're going to be imperiling their own business by continuing to do this. So be careful of that myth. Next myth. Technical skills are a requirement. Now, at one time in the early ages of the internet, that could be true. You couldn't build a website by yourself. You'd have to hire a coder to do it. But today, you can create almost anything you need in your business without any technical skills. You can take that from me because I have zero technical skills. But I have a website, I have a YouTube channel, I've got an Instagram account, I've got a TikTok, I've got all this stuff. So you can create a YouTube video on your iPhone. You don't need to even have a camera. You just talk into your phone, take a picture, shoot the picture of yourself, shoot yourself on film, upload it to YouTube. No technical skills required. You have to write a YouTube description below the video. Well, just write it. It doesn't cost you anything to write it. You don't need any kind of skills. You can build websites and pages today with zero skills. All you need to do is be able to read some directions, and most of the time it's just moving things around and pasting things in. But you need zero skills to do this. So you don't have to have any kind of tech skills at all. If you have a blog, how many tech skills do you need to write a blog post? You sit down and write the post. So you don't need any skills to be successful today as an internet or online marketer. Okay, that's a big myth. Don't fall for it. Next, ignoring video. This one is a biggie because a lot of people say, I don't want to be on video. They're afraid of being on video. They're afraid of putting themselves out there. Well, first of all, you do not have to be on video if you don't choose to be on video. You don't have to show your face. There are multitudes of channels that have many, many subscribers and viewers and don't ever show their face. Because the key, again, is the quality of the content that you have there. Now, you do not want to ignore video. YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. People come to YouTube to learn things. They come to YouTube, they want to know how to do something, or they want to come to YouTube because they want to have a problem solved. But these people who have a need and search are prime buyers because they're actually coming with their credit card in hand and they're looking for you. So you can't ignore that. Incidentally, the viewership today on video, on mobile, and even on desktop, it's about 80% of total viewership. People read, but it's much easier to sit there and watch a video than actually start reading a long-term blog post. So people are using video, and if you ignore the video, you're doing it at your own risk. The other advantage to video is that if you have a YouTube account and you hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, you can actually earn revenue from that account. YouTube will pay you, or Google will pay you to put ads on your videos, and you can share in part of that revenue. And that's 100% passive. You don't have to do a thing to earn that revenue. And finally, if a video goes viral, and they can go viral overnight, you can actually get millions of views. Now you can have a channel where you're getting very, very few views. I've seen this happen. And you've got one video that goes viral. They say that rising tides lift all ships. So if you've got one viral video on your channel, that will increase the viewership of all the videos on your channel. Because if they like one thing you've done, there's a very good chance they're going to go look at your other videos and absorb the other content that you've created. So do not ignore video. It's too big a source of income for an internet marketer. Okay, number five. Number five is you must create long-form content. And I'm defining long-form content as at least 1,500 words. Now, at one time, it was thought that you could never rank on Google. You could never rank anywhere unless you had content that was longer than the other guys who were ranking ahead of you. And again, long-form content has its place, and the search engines do like long-form content. But there are many, many, many pieces of content that rank on the first page of Google, which are quite short. And the reason is, again, it's the quality. Google and all the search engines are interested in the viewer experience. They want the people to have the best experience possible. And if you give them the best experience by writing good quality information that they're looking for, then you'll get ranked because people want to see that type of content. The other thing is that if you're just using filler and fluff content to make your pieces longer, that get the search engines today are sophisticated enough to sniff that out. Not only will the search engines sniff it out, but your viewers and your readers will sniff it out as well, and you'll lose them because people can see that you're repeating stuff that's totally useless to them. So you do not have to use long form content to rank. Long form content is very good. You should probably always try to use some, but it's not an absolute chipped in concrete requirement that you use long form content. Number 6, negative comments are bad. Now, nobody likes to have negative comments said about them, but you have to understand something. The search engines love engagement. They want to see that people are engaging with your content. And believe it or not, any comment is considered engagement, even negative comments. Now, I'm not talking about these real hateful type comments. For those, the truth is, you're going to get them. If you're out there, you're going to get those comments because unfortunately, there's some people who enjoy doing that stuff. What you have to do is shed your thin skin and ignore it. And understand they really are doing you a favor by doing that because it's engagement. Now, one other thing you could do is you can have a controversial rant. If you've got some type of a pet peeve or something you want to get off your chest, you don't have to do it often. But many times you can put out a controversial piece of content with your opinion and ask for comments. And your comments could potentially blow up. And if that happens, that will have a positive effect on all the other content. Again, it's engagement, and the search engines are looking for engagement, and negative comments are engagement. So shed your thin skin and welcome the negative comments. You may also want to reply to them, but don't reply to them in a negative manner. If somebody just disagrees with you, you may want to make your point to them again on their comment. But it doesn't have to be done in a discourteous or unprofessional manner. And if you do that and people see you respond, they're even more likely to make more comments because they see you've got a thin skin, you're willing to take some criticism, and you're willing to respond to it. Okay, next. Number 7, digital marketing is expensive. I love this one. People think you got to spend a ton of money to get on the internet and to get your what they say, your oar in the water, get in the game. Well, you can buy a domain for between $10 and $15 a year. You can get hosting for as little as $3 to $4 a month. You can get an autoresponder for free up to 1,000 subscribers. You can get that through. I think MailChimp is $1,000. 1,000 subscribers is 100% free. Once you've gotten to 1,000 subscribers, then you're going to have to start paying. But 1,000 subscribers could cost you as little as $20 a month. And those 1,000 subscribers, like we talked about before, having a lot of subscribers and followers, if they're the right ones, they can earn you a lot of money. So digital marketing is not expensive. If you want to get started, YouTube is 100% free. A blog post is 100% free. WordPress is 100% free. Now, as you start to build up, you may want to get into some more advanced type of software, and there you'd have to pay. But that would happen once you started earning enough money that it really wouldn't be an issue and wouldn't impact your budget in a bad way. So digital marketing is not expensive. You can probably get by for $100 to $150 a year. So don't let anybody tell you that you can't get in the game because it costs too much money. Number 8, high traffic equals success. This one is similar to the one with large followers equals success. Again, high traffic does not necessarily equal success. There's a couple reasons for that. First of all, even assuming that you've got the right targeted people that are part of your traffic, these are the people you want. You want the quality traffic, the people interested in your promotion. But getting traffic is only part of the game. And as a matter of fact, I've heard many, many people say it's one of the easiest parts of the game because you can buy it. If you have a budget, you can buy all the traffic you want. But you have to be able to learn sales techniques to convert that traffic. That's where you make the money, by learning the entire sales techniques of what are your people looking for, how do you show them the solutions they're looking for, and how do you get them to actually click the buy button. So high traffic in and of itself is only part of the game, but it's got to be the right quality traffic, and you also have to learn what you have to do after you get the traffic. The best thing you can do is you can learn how to build a brand, build yourself as a brand. By doing that, you create trust, you create authority, and you create loyalty. And if you can do all those, you can sell to the same people over and over and over again, because they look at you as a trusted advisor and they're loyal to you. So it's not just high traffic. You want high traffic if you can get it, but you need to know what to do with it once you get it. And then finally, number 9, this is one I really love. Remarketing or retargeting is creepy. Now, let me tell you what remarketing is. Retargeting are the same things. If somebody goes and clicks on one of your pages to see an offer that you have, you can put a pixel on that page which will track that person. In other words, you can create a list, a separate list of all the people who have come to a particular page by simply putting a pixel, which is a little piece of code, on the page. And again, you don't need technical skills to do this. You copy the piece of code and you put it on the page. Now, what happens is you can build this separate list of people who have seen your page and have clicked off of it without buying or without subscribing to your email list. In other words, they came and saw your stuff one time. They had an interest in what you were offering, but then they clicked off and they're gone forever. Well, you can retarget them. And by retarget them, what you would do then is once you have this list of people, you can just send ads to them on a regular basis. Now, these are people who at one time had an interest in what you were promoting or what you were talking about or the subject matter of your content. They had an interest. So you want to constantly, if you can, get back in front of them. Maybe the baby started crying and had to leave. Maybe somebody rang the doorbell or the telephone rang and they forgot about it. But you can go back to these same people and you can remarket to them. Now, I don't know why somebody thinks it's creepy. I think you're following somebody around like a stalker. And that's not the case here. All you're doing is showing more ads to people who once were interested in your ads. So there's nothing creepy about remarketing. And here's the best part. Remarketing can increase your results by 20 to 30%. Meaning, if you're looking for opt-ins, you can get more opt-ins. If you're looking for sales, you can get more sales. And these are statistics that have been verified over time. Remarketing does work. And then the other huge advantage of remarketing is the remarketing ads are much cheaper than the ads that you run initially. So you can go back to these people for a fraction of the cost that you incurred initially to get in touch with them. So those are the 9 myths that you need to be aware of as an internet marketer, because if you're not, you can fall prey to them. Now, if you'd like some free affiliate marketing training, this is training from an individual who sold tens of millions of dollars of product as an affiliate marketer. I've got a link in the description below this video. You can click on that link and you can get some free training. It's 100% free. There is no obligation. Just click on the link, you'll get the free training. I hope you found this video helpful. In the meantime, please click the subscribe button down below. If you liked the video, please indicate you liked it. And if you want to comment, positive or negative, feel free to do so. Let me know what you think. I read every comment, and I usually respond to every comment. So that's it for this video. Until next time, remember, be safe out there.